Hey, drop.
Yo, welcome. It's your favorite boy of the week, Jonka Don't Stop, here with another episode of Plug Picks, man. We have a really exciting episode today. Today is basically March Madness. Well, it started two days ago, but yesterday and today. But we're gonna this one's gonna be about round 32. And I wanted to say hello to everybody that's just starting to arrive. Let me just make sure everything is good to go. Welcome everybody. Thank you. This is gonna be March Madness special round of 32. So that starts tomorrow. So we're gonna get into those games for tomorrow. See if we can throw in a Hail Mary and see what we can do for today. This is gonna be a fun one. March Madness. We have to go crazy for March Madness. All right. Before we get into the picking, I want to give an update to what the scores are at the moment. Hopefully, you guys can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, on here, ESPN. Let's refresh here. All right, my Canes are up by 4 on Missouri right now. That's a good sign for me. All righty, Florida is absolutely demolishing Prairie View A&M. I don't even know how they even got in, but okay. Kansas is doing what they're supposed to. UConn and Furman is kind of close, but we'll see. I'll keep updating you guys while these games progress. Arizona beats Long Island as we expected. Iowa State beats Tennessee State. Purdue beats Queen's University. Virginia in a sort of close game most of the day and most of the game it was kind of close, but Virginia ends up winning this game. Should have been a wider margin. If I'm going to be truly honest, should have been a wider margin, at least by double digits. I know it's a 9-point difference, but this should have been a 15+ game. Alabama, there we go. This is the kind of result I was expecting. Okay, by 20, yes. St. John's demolishing. Okay, good. Miami, Ohio, Cinderella story. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. Tennessee wins that game. I expect that to happen. Kentucky and Santa Clara, probably the game of the day. I'm going to be truly honest, game of the day. UCF unfortunately loses to UCLA. I was going for the Knights, man. My brother went to UCF, so I was rooting for them, and especially they're a Florida team. That's unfortunate. Villanova does not end up beating Utah State, so Utah State upsets 8 Villanova. And as I expected, Iowa to beat Clemson. It was a close game, though, but shout out to the Tigers for good effort, good rest of the season. But oh, there we go. We just went up by 2 more, so we're up by 6 now, with under 6 minutes left to go in the first half. So let's get into it. We're gonna be on Hard Rock today. All right, let's get it. Let's go NCAA tournament men's. Okay, we can go. Yes, we're not gonna bet on today's games because it's not gonna happen. But now, anybody that's watching the show right now, go and comment. Should we do by spread, or should we just do which team to win? Which team to win is basically building a bracket, but if you want to go off spread, we can go off spread. But up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? You guys tell me. Or if not, I'll just go with what I think is best. I'm just trying to have fun here. This is March Madness. This is March, baby. This is March. Let's go. All right, tomorrow, St. Louis, Michigan. St. Louis, I think they handle their business with Georgia, which me and the guys kind of expected. The spread right now is minus 12.5 for Michigan. I think Michigan does handle their business, but I think St. Louis could give them a close or a run for their money. I'm not gonna This is March Madness. Anything can happen. Um, let's see here. What do you guys think? St. Louis or Michigan? St. Louis or Michigan? Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. You know what? We're gonna make this fun. We're gonna do a fun one today. All right, guys. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna go. What was it? It was St. Louis and then Georgia. All right, let's do it. This is how we're gonna run it. This is how we're gonna do it. Ooh, St. Louis with the upset. All right, St. Louis wins, guys. St. Louis to win. St. Louis to win. All right, let's move on. Louisville or Michigan State? All right. Let's go Louisville. Or which one? Louisville or Michigan State? That's going to be a good game. Let's go. Let's go. Michigan State. The Spartans move on. Spartans move on, baby. All right, TCU and Duke. All right, guys. This is where I kind of have this is a tough one because Duke really had a scare against Siena, or is it Santa or Santa Clara? I think it was Siena yesterday, and it was scary. They were down 11 at half. TCU isn't playing too terrible right now. I think they beat Ohio State, if I'm correct. This could be a big one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We're gonna go Duke, and then we're gonna go. Do you know what we could do? You know what we're gonna do? Scratch this, scratch that, and this. Let's put all the names for all the teams in the round of 32, or the ones that we have, and then we'll use the wheel, and then we'll, I guess, start eliminating. Let's do that first. So it was St. Louis and Michigan. Louisville, Michigan State. TCU Duke. Texas A&M in Houston. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Texas Gonzaga. VCU in Illinois. Vanderbilt, Nebraska. High Point, Arkansas. Texas Tech, Alabama. All right. And let's see. Utah, Arizona. Utah State, Arizona, my bad. Guys, this is going to get interesting. This is going to be fun. I'm not even kidding you. I've never done this before. I've never used this, so bear with me. I'm going to shuffle these after. Tennessee versus Virginia. That game's going to be good. I might stay home for that. And then Kentucky, Iowa State. Oof. Seeing how that Kentucky game went down today against Santa Clara, Iowa State versus Kentucky is going to be a good one. That's going to be on Sunday, so that's going to be around the 32, so it doesn't matter. Kentucky, Iowa State. Okay. Okay. We're going to shuffle these one more time and one more time again. All right. Now, whoever it lands on, I will put them to win. All right, you guys understand? Whoever it lands on, I will put them to win that game or that matchup. All right? Let's get into it, baby. Let's go. Big one, big one, big one. Oh, shit, Kentucky to win, bro. That's crazy. All right, let me write this down. Let me write this down because I got a small notebook here, you guys. Always be prepared, guys. Always be prepared. Just going to write it down just in case I... Okay, so we're going to remove Kentucky from the wheel, and then we're going to place Kentucky to win, okay? All right. I just placed Kentucky in on the Hard Rock. Now let's go for the second. Until it says that we can't make any more bets on the slip, then we're gonna keep going. Let's go. Damn, really? St. Louis. All right. St. Louis. Guys, I'm writing this down because maybe if like my Wi-Fi goes down or some glitch happens, I know what I clicked on, what it chose. So St. Louis is out. Let's go for St. Louis, wherever it is. Damn, they have St. Louis upsetting Michigan. All right. Okay. So far, I think that's 2 upsets. Yeah, 2 upsets in a row. All right. Let's go again. Arkansas it is. I'm looking for it. Arkansas to be High Point. Okay, there we go. There's your first non-upset. Makes sense. Arkansas is now off the list. All right, guys. If you guys like it so far, let me know. You guys don't be afraid to comment, guys. I'm super fun. Let's see here. Boom. Let's go. This is gonna be interesting. Who is gonna be left out? This is crazy. Michigan State. Okay. Congrats on Michigan State. Unfortunately, the ACC team gets eliminated. Michigan State moves on. All right. Let's remove. And let's go. Iowa State. Okay. One of the big teams in the tournament has been chosen to win. Oh, wait. No. Unfortunately, since Kentucky was selected, Iowa State Iowa State does not win because it's Kentucky versus Iowa State. So Iowa State gets eliminated. So they don't count. So they're out. All right. We'll continue doing this. Let's go. Tennessee. Tennessee. Who? I forgot. It was, I think, Virginia, right? Yeah. All right. Another upset. They have Tennessee upsetting Virginia. All righty. So Tennessee has been removed. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. Next one. Let's get it. Gonzaga? Most likely, yeah. Gonzaga. All right, let's see. Did we already click on the Gonzaga matchup? Let's make sure. No, we haven't. All right, they have Gonzaga beating Texas. Gonzaga is the favorite. So we're good as of right now. Here's I'm going to show you what we have so far. Kentucky to win at plus 165. St. Louis to win at plus 575. We got Arkansas to win. We got Michigan State to win, Tennessee to win, and then Gonzaga to win so far. Here we go. We're removing Gonzaga. All right, sorry, I gotta write it down. Boom. Next one up. Let's go. Nebraska. All right. These are the Cornhuskers. All right. Where's Nebraska? Ooh, they got Nebraska upset on to win, but okay. Nebraska. Not too bad. All right. Nebraska gets removed. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Utah State. Did we use their matchup already or not yet? No, we haven't. Number 1 Arizona going down. Number 1 Arizona going down is what the wheel predicts at plus 450. Here we go. Plus 450 Utah State over Arizona. Crazy. Wow. That's a all right. I don't hate it. All right, we got a few teams left. Not many matchups left, but we'll see. Ooh. High Point. All right. Let's see what's High Point's game. Unfortunately, High Point is the victim of have already playing Arkansas, and Arkansas was selected first. So High Point does not get the win. Unfortunately, they too late. We move on, baby. There goes the wheel. Virginia. And I think Virginia was also victim to Tennessee. Virginia Cavaliers were too late in the wheel. Tennessee is the winner. So they removed. Let's keep going, baby. Let's go. I love this. This is so fun. I don't know what's gonna happen. Texas Tech Raiders. All right. Have we selected Texas Tech? No, we have not. And Texas Tech over Alabama in a close game, so they have it. We'll take it. Boom. Texas Tech. So let's keep going. Who remains alive? Who stays alive? Oh. Texas. I think that's another one of the games. Yeah, so everybody look, so you guys can see it. It's Texas. So sorry, I gotta keep pressing the button to keep sharing. So don't shoot me. Uh, Unfortunately, Gonzaga is matched up with Texas. Gonzaga was chosen first, so Texas is off the wheel, and they do not move on. Who's next? Arizona. And I think there's another victim to the wheel. Yep, they have Utah State upsetting Arizona, so the area will be removed. And we move on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Vanderbilt. All right. Looking like it. Vanderbilt. We move. Let's go. Where's Vandy? Where's Vandy? Where's Vandy? Vanderbilt has fallen to the wheel. Nebraska is to win that game. They were chosen first, so they are eliminated. All right. Yeah, they are eliminated. All right. 3, 2, 1. How many teams are left? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 teams are left. Who will remain? Who will go on to the round of 16? And who will go home? Michigan, I'm sorry. I think if I'm correct, I may be wrong. Yes, but we have St. Louis upsetting Michigan. So we have to remove Michigan. Sorry, Wolverines. You could try again next year. Let's go, baby. Duke. All right, the big one. Here you go, so you guys can see it. I keep forgetting to click the tab. We have Duke. There we go. The big one to be removed. All right. Let's see who stays alive. Not many matchups are left. Oh, I think we have another big one. I think we have another big one. All right, what's the score? 27-26 Miami. Okay. Illinois over VCU. Okay, another favorite to win the game. All right. Not too bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. We remove Illinois. At this point, I've forgotten to even write down everything. 6 teams remain. And we have, I'll tell you guys right now as we see it, the teams that remain alive: Texas A&M, Houston, might be tripping. Texas A&M, Houston. Wait, who else do we have? Texas A&M or Houston. Okay, everybody else has been probably eliminated. Alabama, I think were they eliminated? Guys, I'm just trying to make sure. I'm going crazy here. Yes, Alabama was eliminated by Texas Tech. So basically, it is between 2 teams. It's Texas A&M. I'll show you guys right here. We have Houston versus Texas A&M in the last matchup of the round of 32. I think there might be more once these games are over. There'll probably be more, but as of right now, Either Texas A&M or Houston is going to be moving on to the round of 16 or the Sweet 16. 3, 2, 1. Who will remain safe? Oh my God! Are we going to speak into existence? Oh my God! Louisville's. Oh my God! Louisville has just saved Houston's season. Oh man, here we go. Kid, let's go. Here we go. This is getting tense, honestly. Like I don't even know why I'm like stressing over this, but Texas A&M seems like they got it. Yep. Looks like Texas A&M is going to be the winner of our last matchup so far and upsetting number 2 Houston. All right, we have a 12. That's 12 teams. That's a crazy. Look at the crazy. It's 1 million to something something. That's crazy. Again, guys, there's probably going to be more matchups as we go. It's looking like Kansas is going to win that game. Miami, and this is going to be okay. Here we go. Should I? Okay, anybody that's watching, should I put $5 on this ticket and then put another 5 on something else that you guys would want to see, or should I just put all 10 on this one ticket? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Let's go back to ESPN. Let's see the updates. 27. What? 27-26 in the end of the first half. Damn, that must be a really tough defensive half for both teams. Shit. Florida, that's absolute demolishment. That's like what are we even talking about here, guys? We left out really good ACC and SEC teams for these bozos. I'm sorry for anybody that plays for Prairie View A&M, but you come on, 17 losses and you're in the tournament. I'm sorry, you're crazy, dog. UConn and Furman, low-key kind of close. This would be crazy, though. This is looking like an absolute slug. This is like an absolute demolishment, too. So, and of course, Darren Peterson, the guy that was saying that he was going to sit out into the March Madness, has 15 points. At least he's backing up what he's saying, because if you go out and lose to California Baptist somehow and not perform or win and don't do anything, it's gonna look bad on you, buddy. But yeah. Anybody? All right. Connecticut, Furman. That's crazy. All right, guys. We're gonna put 10. That's crazy. All right, yeah. We'll just go for it. I mean, couldn't hurt. Can't hurt. And because of that, guys, this is my favorite part of the show. I like to do this. In 3, 2, 1. Boom, bam, bop. It has been placed. And yeah, guys, I do have a $20 bet for Barcelona to win the Champions League. I've got the Miami Hurricanes to win the championship next year, and I got the Patriots to win the championship next year. That would be crazy. $20 payout for. I like to go crazy, guys. So just don't take too much advice from me. I just like to have fun. Stop sharing this, and we'll go update. UConn's up by 7. No, by 4 now. All right. So I just want to go over the picks again before all of you go, and we end off the show on a fun night with the wheel. We've got St. Louis to win over Michigan, upsetting Michigan, plus 575. We've got Michigan State beating Louisville, minus 190. We've got Duke beating TCU. We've got Texas A&M over Houston. We've got Gonzaga over Texas. Illinois over VCU. We've got Nebraska over Vanderbilt. Arkansas over High Point. We've got Kentucky over Iowa State. We've got Tennessee over Virginia. Texas Tech over Alabama. And then to top it off, in crazy fashion, Utah State to beat number 1 Arizona. And that's going to be the show. Again, everybody, I want to thank you all for joining the show. It was kind of short today, but thank you to the wheel of March Madness. It made it really fun. I've never really done the wheel before on the show, so I try to make it a little bit fun. Shout out to Daniel, Brandon, Blake, Isaac. We try to do our best with the shows. If there's anything with my show in particular that you would want to see improved, you can DM me at Kane Zone Stop, or you can DM us or any of us at this is Daniel right here, the first one. Then we got Blake. Then we got Brandon, me, John Kane Zone Stop, and then Isaac, our boy. And then our socials at Plug Talk Sports. What else? Yeah, so if you have any recommendations, if you'd like for us to try something new, you let us know. If you want me to add anything, you want me to have somebody else on the show and make picks with me, or maybe one of you would like to join the show with me and make some picks with me, and we'll have some fun here for forever, how long we want to be on the show for. Anything else? Trying to think. Oh, don't forget to enjoy March Madness, obviously. The One Piece is real. For anybody that doesn't watch One Piece, go and watch it. Don't say no. And enjoy your weekend. How can I say? Thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And don't forget, support the troops.